Oh. Oh. Hello. But. Right. Yeah, that's what we. Hello. Hey, yo, Kenan. How's it going? We're back with a bit more banishes today. We'll have to see, like, I just like don't know how much more is left because I don't know if it kind of just threw all of the side stuff at us at once or if there's gonna be more, you know? Because hey Shadow, I think it's been like a good 3 streams of the side content. Like it's been 3 streams, right? So really, I don't want to like hang about, you know. Oh, as he just went flying by the window. So we can get right into it, and we can just start chatting and while I'm playing and shooting the shit and all that. I've lost something important. Hold on. What bloody hell has it gone? Found him. It's my drugs. My prescription drugs. Which? Blah 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 blah. Oh, is it taking longer than usual? Did it freeze? No? Okay, there we go. Alright. This is a different... Wait, it zooms out, right? Yeah, okay. Hello, Jay Blair. Welcome. What was the last one we did? Oh no, we're gonna finish one up, right? Ah, the alewife and the wheat, right? The barley. That's what it was.
A key hidden behind a spectral web. Why?
What are you doing with my key, you filthy thief?
None of your business.
I always thought I'd be angry too. He says. One thing, she says the other. Not to know for sure who's lying.
It takes two. Desperate people do desperate things.
So
Maybe he's just an idiot.
I'm confused about this place because it says it's a place to rest, but then there's like nothing here, so I don't know. We can go up to this one. Dude, I wanna... What do you reckon the chances are we get a new outfit this stream? An upgrade. Pristine, 7. It's a good number. Go to Lucy Barrow's place. Was that the... I'm so excited today. I got back to a game after so long. It's the game that Jeannie played once on mobile and now play it on my Switch. When I go back to that game, I got the rarest current waifu in a single pull. Go buy a lottery ticket. That's a sign, right? Like, meow. Was it the one she played that was like a sponsored one or something?
Lucy's alehouse, I believe.
A playground for the
Oh,
devil.
now
wouldn't you
we're
say?
here. Now we're at this place. Let's just... We read this before. Now we can see this.
Folk need bread.
Guardian Tales.
What do you use in place of the barley? Lucy, Mistress Barrow, please, I beseech you, tell me.
No.
Folk must have bread before they have ale.
I offered you a fair deal. You're the one who turned it down.
Then you leave me no choice. I'll have the secret. I'll not let them starve when there's bread to be had.
You missed your chance. Now go away.
Did he kill her?
Not the first time we've heard of this deal.
Doesn't change the fact that Perry was furious at Lucy's refusal.
Enough to kill. Seems unlikely.
Keep looking.
Yeah, he said you leave me no choice, and then we heard like glass smash. Yeah, bright side, Nezu. Witness to the sale. We saw that one
It's
as
quite
well.
the sale.
We just have to look over
Yeah,
stuff
that's
again.
suppose. Unmarried alewives don't usually have it so easy.
Because we weren't meant to go
These
here
concoctions sure are inventive.
when we
She
did.
knows her trade.
I know brewers, and this one is talented. Lucy Barrow was quite the force of nature.
As a widowed alewife amongst witch-hunting Puritans, she'd have to be.
Exactly.
This is a... What?
Well-thumbed books. Lucy Barrow's an educated herbalist.
An alewife, fierce and educated. I bet folk were intimidated. And suspicious.
We should
This-
search the mill.
We could do this straight away.
This place reminds me of Mother Louse's over on Cheapside. And how the old alewives do.
I'm sure she'd be glad to see you back on your feet.
She was a good friend when I needed one.
Yeah, we saw that.
Ah, the governor in his genius given the title alewife to the alewife.
She must have loved that.
I'm surprised Perry Cottle found no substitute for barley.
Some men can't think beyond what they already know. But this, I think, is about wounded pride.
Yeah. It is weird that she would just be like, for what reason is she like, I am just gonna keep secret the ingredient I'm using, and I don't care if people
The store
starve.
is locked.
Like, it's weird, you know? Like, do you care that much about business and making money? Or
The drunkard's jackpot.
Don't get excited.
dislike someone enough?
That would have made my day.
Okay.
Yes, and those orders won't be fulfilled.
Unless Perry takes over the brewing.
Wouldn't be the first time an alewife lost her business to a man. Quite the collection. Well labelled too.
Lucy Barrows is better organized than my mother.
Lucy's ghost tie, a stone. A stone? That looked very stone to me. Sounded to me like she wanted to sell it to him and he wouldn't pay. Yeah, well, she said she offered him a deal. So if the deal was, I'll tell you what the thing is, but you hand over your business or something like that, you know, like... It was obviously a deal that he wasn't happy with, so it could have been selfish or he could have just been too prideful. But he sounded desperate in the flashback.
This is our ghost tie, and a memory hangs on it. Wonder why Lucy had pokeweed on her workbench.
Let's do a hearkening.
I raise for now the veil of shadows.
Harry Cottle? Is that you creeping once again? You can die first before I give you anything. Best run, Cottle. Have a stick and I'll not hesitate to use it.
Was it Cottle though?
She took the fight to Lacquer instead of the Hobbs.
A sad fate. And a stupid death.
Afraid to lose her individuality, she lost everything.
So she
instead.
was just angry and accidentally...
Secret ingredient, I still can't make bread.
What? Harry? Are you here?
Harry Cottle, what are you doing in my house, you horrible little man?
Dear Lord, what work of the evil one is this? Lucy Barrow. But you're dead. I saw your body in the alehouse. The dead return, and you are most surely a witch. Yes. Oh, this explains everything.
Oh my god.
Oh, for the love of God, just stop your nonsense and explain what the hell you were doing in my alehouse.
I believe I'm the one who needs answers.
Oh God! The world is ending, and the Lord must call us to
This
him.
guy's...
What were you doing with pokeweed, Lucy, if you knew it was poisonous?
I am a herbalist and an alewife. I make things. I have all sorts of poisonous plants. I knew Perry was spying on me, so I led him to believe I was using common weeds in place of barley. I chose pokeweed because it helps women with their monthlies.
Twisted and ingenious. I think I like you.
Perry Cottle stole from me. He found out about the poisonous plant and killed me.
Go on then.
I don't
Mr.
think
Cottle.
he did, right? She just
What
picked
were
up the
you
wrong
doing
one
in the
or
alehouse
something.
when you found Lucy dead?
I'd not seen her in a moment. I was checking she was well.
Bullshit.
You base strain hardy oaf. You'll not have what's mine. You were checking to make sure I was dead.
I was doing no such thing.
But you were, Mr. Cottle. You spent weeks harassing Lucy here for her recipe. You harangued her so much that in a moment of stress, she made a mistake and accidentally poisoned herself. For that, you are responsible.
Time to set the top on the right bottle, Cottle, you dundering harasser. You windling failure, you sneaking thief.
I never meant to. I am none of those things. She had it coming.
What?
Devil worshipper, witch, selfish woman.
My god, dude, you're not doing yourself any favors by
Lucy
talking.
Barrow Under the pretext of a demand for fair payment, you hoarded a valuable recipe.
That's right. You'd have starved us for the sake of your business. You denied the children of God their daily bread. For business, Lucy, for business. Our Lord God called you to give service to his flock, and you demanded payment?
Let her speak, Mr. Cottle.
Thank you,
If
Red.
the Lord wished the fruits of my labour, then he should have paid me like anyone else. I worked hard for where I am today. I deserve to succeed. I worked my arse off for it, and you would have me give it away. Not a chance.
Okay, so she just wanted to get
what
paid,
then?
basically.
Let's do this, so it's done.
It doesn't imply it was an unfair deal she offered. She just wanted to be paid for the bread. He was harassing her and stressing her out. But he's a talented baker. And the people need bread. And he didn't kill her. Like, Red said he's responsible, but he's not. Like, he's responsible for her distress. But he couldn't have known that she was working with poisonous things and all that. Like, he didn't know. No one knew. I'm gonna say it's Ascend. Because she can just move on. He's gonna have to think about what he's done. But people need food. Needs of the many.
Lucy Barrow, you haunt the baker.
What do you
Cottle,
think, Chet?
blaming him for your accidental poisoning.
It was no accident.
There's much to admire about you, Lucy, but the dead must leave the living alone.
I fought for everything I had. I'll fight on.
That war is over. Surrender. Win the peace. Life will go on. Give it one last gift before you leave.
I replaced the barley with oats. I have it in stock.
Oats? Oats are for cattle.
Oats are for beer and biscuits and bread.
You made your mark upon the world. Go in peace.
Yeah, he's a very talented baker as well, so...
You have been here.
Also, it's funny how they're like, wait, you can make bread with oats? Like something that is so just normal to know. Back then, it's just like, wait, but hold on a minute, that's farm food. What do you want?
I suppose I must thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I have some thinking to do. I think that pricking is my conscience. Have I strayed from the path of our Lord?
Probably.
Well, bugger.
Yeah. Gotta go back to that, haven't we? What else? There's a lot of things here, and I think they just tie up stories, so we can quickly run through and do them. Oh!
Get the hell out of there!
Don't know why the baker wouldn't just pay. Because he believed that she should give the children of God their daily bread. It's her service to the Lord to feed the people. He didn't think she should pay. Oh, well, she's not the one baking it, right? So I think, like...
Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun?
I'm assuming he doesn't charge people. Yeah, that's what I'm... Like, I assume... I assume so, right? Like, you would assume that he also gives the bread away for free. Or at least, like, enough to feed people, and then if they want more, they can buy it, that kind of thing, right? Because usually it's the sort of thing in these, like, older times where, like, the people would collectively donate their monies earned to the town pot. Like a primitive form of tax, right? They would donate money to the town pot, and then that would then go to the trader of the town, and then the trader would go to another town and buy the stuff, and then bring it back, and then he could make the bread. So it was all bought and paid for by the town. But I think he was growing his own stuff too, and so was she. But then obviously there was the issue with the crops failing. Because she was a single woman and an alewife and a herbalist, she sort of had, you know, things stacked against her. And like where we read yesterday in some of the letters as well, like she basically had to really fight tooth and nail just to even own the property without being a married woman, you know, because it would be like sold to the man. So she's just like, look, I had to bloody like fight tooth and nail to get the success that I have, and you just want me to give it away, like in the name of our Lord, kind of thing. So I can respect that, right? But he wouldn't even budge. It seems like they couldn't just. That's what Antea said. It's an issue of pride. Neither of them would budge.
Does the day find you well, Madam Doctor?
As well as it can, Mr. McWraith. And I have a banisher to thank for it.
You're welcome. Let's not make a habit of it.
My word before God on it.
Lucy Barrow had dill in her garden. I brought you some.
Oh, and to think I once thought you useless.
Hey!
You flatter me, Madam Doctor. Wait, you thought me useless?
I did. Now, I must get back to work. And so must you.
I should go.
I'll wish you luck. If you believe in it.
Oh. So we just gave her the deal. But what's she gonna use that dildo? Damn it.
It's good of you to come.
Really? Why is that?
I've had time to think, to reflect upon my faults and failings.
This guy talks so slow, by the way.
You gave Jane peace. I'd like the same. What remains of my life stretches before me, and in it I must atone. I must start fresh.
Show me your wares.
Let's have a quick
You'll
look.
find what you need, I'm sure.
Tell me more about this fresh start you seek.
I'm a merchant, a man of capital. By a fresh start, I mean an initial stake. Money, sir, hidden in a chest. It was meant for Jane, for after.
I take it you want me to go get it for you.
I'll not say so, but it would be wrong to let good money go to waste. Hidden away in an abandoned house in the hills, south of here. Don't you agree?
What? Sure.
I'll bid you good day.
Okay, buddy. Go get my money. Can't Red just take the money? He's an honest man. He wouldn't do that.
Good day to you, Scudder. It's been a while.
Strange. It feels like a mere moment since you killed my cousin and only friend.
Yeah, well, sorry about that.
Nah. 'Twas for the best. He'd earned it. And I've earned all this. All this guilt. I'd be fair willing to give the money back. But Credence hid it above the old cemetery, near the landslip. And the place is overrun
What is with people
spectres.
hiding money?
All right, if I can, I'll take a look.
I'd be grateful, sir. I surely would. And I trust you'll not be tempted to keep it.
Oh my god. He looks like Khabib Nurmagomedov. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Hold on. Wait. Damn it. There you go. Google this person. He looks like him. Remember his face. Okay?
Good day to you, sir.
And a good day to you, sir.
Yeah. Dirty money. Alright, that's close by. What was it with people hiding money in the woods? Was that a thing? Someone's climbing though to get it. I'm wondering,
This
like,
area is similar to the map's instructions. This must be where the treasure is hidden.
what did I just do? Bye, Jabler. Hey, Taylor. How's it going? Yeah, man. Just loving this game. Oh, why was that so loud? Hold on.
Hogging all the fun.
Like, did this game get louder?
Can I join in too?
I feel like this game got louder for some reason. I don't know. Is it up there? Oh, I gotta head back this way. And then run around and go up. No, that way. Here we go.
The roots won't remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
And GTA Online. I'm surprised. I guess people still play that quite a lot, don't they? Well, they did all like the RP, whatever.
Have some of that.
Turn back the other way.
The stolen payroll. Beloved may have it back. Oh no. We'll see.
Well, maybe he's not as honest as I thought he was. One, two. Where's this other one? 3.
Farewell, weed.
I mean, I did that. Oh wait, unlocked that. And this. And then we run back, and then we teleport, and then we blah blah blah. You have the option to blame obviously innocent all the time. That's true. That's true. That's why, to me, like whenever it is the option to blame like an innocent person, it just feels like for Red it would come from completely like selfish desires, you know. Like I'm only blaming this person. I don't really think this person did it, but I'm blaming them because it will get my wife back, you know. Like that's what his logic would be, right? Otherwise, like, why would he do it?
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the f are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
No! Kill 80 people for an IRL waifu? She is pretty cute.
Good day to you, Mr. McCraith. Did you find the money?
I did. You may have it. No running off to the Indies, mind. You've a debt to pay.
A noble gesture, sir. Noble indeed. I shall match it with my own. The Indies will have to wait.
Swear to God, if this motherfucker runs off,
Good day to you, sir.
I'll kill him.
And a good day to you, sir.
And a sir good today. And a good sir. And a day, sir, to good. Alright. I'm just trying to like, do I go do these little bits now? Or do we leave it a little longer, move to the main story? Because I don't know when the point of no return is, only that I was told there is one. Seeker's Shop.
Do it! Just do it!
Kenshi, I get in the sense that you want the game to start moving forward, eh? Am I right? Am I on the money with that one? Right, wrong way. I just this feeling I got, you know. It's just this it's this little feeling in the back of my head. That's all. Figure out how to get out of the bloody cave. Would be a good start. How the fuck? What is this place? Okay. We made it. Oh, it doesn't change.
What do you want? More to the point. What do you need? Seeker. Milady,
What's that about?
do you know Lammy Haskell? What can you tell me about him?
I remember him well. A strange little boy. Quiet. Bright, though. Not like his father in either respect.
You remember him better than I remember the others.
Yeah, well... You notice the strange kids when you're a strange kid yourself.
Anything interesting you'd trade with a banisher?
Say for yourself.
Alright, what the fuck you got? Soul shards, void splitters, elite gems. Yeah, baby. Come all this way, and nobody's got an outfit for me.
Sure.
Yeet. Wait. Yeah. Hello? Banana. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Wait. Yes. Yes. Here we go.
My father would tell me stories. In the heart of the mountains lived a mystical race who desired only peace. Can hear him. These mystics, he said, valued life and used gold only for their mausoleums. All creatures were accepted among them, except the men who were warned to stay away because they were bellicose and greedy.
Let me guess. They went anyway.
Aye.
Sorry, I'm interrupting story time. Cave this way, maybe?
Being bellicose, they did. And being greedy, they went after the gold. Their mausoleums desecrated, the mystics cursed the humans, hid themselves away. They remind me of Ceridian. God rest her.
No. Oh, where is this?
Do you see anywhere that could help?
Keep searching here.
Oh, hello. Ah! No, no.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Whoa.
Watch out. Spectre possession.
It's supposed to be charged then, right? Ah, ya bastard. Alright. Okay, not going that way. Fort Jericho, was that actually like one of the... Because there was at one point in the story, right, where it let me choose 2 locations. So I could have gone to Fort Jericho first, or... What are you looking at? This isn't the fort, is it?
The mountains must be rich in ore. Looks a bit rickety.
It's built for a team. One man alone should be fine. Should be.
In a theory.
Won't budge.
A tangle of rope work blocks it up.
Oh, alright then. Wait, it's still... Oh, it's like blocked all the way up. Fine. Nope. Sulfur polypore.
I know.
Alright. I think this is a shortcut, right? Oh, okay. Well, just in case there's one we gotta do here first.
Not a pleasant way to die.
There's a pleasant way to die, is there?
He's got a point. Like, is there a pleasant way to die?
Red, come see this.
Come see what?
Almost there.
Bloody blocking my shot. What am I looking at? What? Was it the thing that I shot? Was that what I was looking at? Maybe come over here for the... God damn it. Antea, please.
The lift should be freed now.
Jesus Christ. Then I go down. Right. There we go. Found it.
These beams look fragile. Will they hold?
Would you rather climb?
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here to begin with.
I say, if the beams aren't strong enough, I'll see you soon, Antea. Give me a new outfit. A ring, and it sucks. Ooh, snow.
Have we climbed higher, or has the weather gone colder?
The nightmare is at work. She's likely using the weather in New Eden to further isolate its people.
And once the curse is lifted, the snow will disappear.
Yeah, wait.
So.
Didn't we know that at the beginning? Like, didn't they say that, like, the nightmare was keeping the place in, like, eternal winter or something?
Sit down. Some of this.
Whoop. Alright. Actually kind of like easier levels because I did so much.
Did you hear that?
Yes. Nearby.
Wait, but where's the thing coming from? Where's the echo? But doesn't it usually have like a thing going off? I'm confused. You can't climb that. Oh, dude, it was so faint.
Ready and waiting.
Beep, beep.
Piss off.
Excuse me. And now I can go up here. Yeah, a flower. I'm getting snow. I'm getting snowed on. Dude, can you imagine if they had limited stamina with like a recharge?
Slippery wee shite, aren't you?
Make a run for it. Call on me.
Jesus, why is it? I had to use 3 because it was barely healing me.
Bloody buds.
Be ready. Can't outrun a ghost. Can I join in too?
There we go. Essential liquor.
Things.
Wasn't your first. Won't be your last.
Aye, thank you.
Don't remind me.
See these body parts? Good place to manifest what may linger nearby.
She said manifest, so I'm assuming it's make manifest.
I have another in sight. Look out!
Woo! Ow! You bitch.
Piss off.
God damn it.
Get lost, won't you?
Oh my god. $47? Oh shit.
Ask for help if you need it.
Nice. Alright, now let's focus.
Blasted pest!
Nice. Yoink.
Is it just me, or?
I felt it too.
What was it? This? Yum, 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 yum. Hello. It's a shortcut. I'll just set it up. Alright, looks like we're going up here. Or not. It said take the lift, but didn't it say it was? Oh, it's locked there, but it's not. God damn it! That's confusing.
You've excelled of late, and you haven't crowed about it once.
Had your doubts, did you?
Don't get cocky. There's always more to learn. Key thing about a scourge?
A scourge is made of many spectres merged.
Not always. A harvester, for example, is a scourge born of a single spectre.
Alright.
A scourge will always seek a new physical body, often made of different materials. Very poor. Perhaps you'd prefer an easier question? On the nature of a ghost, perhaps?
Ghosts leech the essence from those they haunt, sometimes by asking irritating questions.
That's right. And sometimes the living backchat.
Ha! Ooh, what the hell? All that bloody whispering up. An old sick mouth. Since I've arrived in New Eden, I have been amazed by the lack of knowledge gathered about the area. It is like for the settlers, history of the place began when they arrived. No wonder they often feel clueless when facing unexpected events, since they cannot refer to the stories each generation transmits to the next. But we are far from being the first inhabitants of these wild lands, so I intend to collect in these humble pages the fragments of the unrevealed past, thanks to the few natives and elders who trust me. For instance, sudden epidemics seem to have regularly struck this beautiful valley. According to my research, the many tribes of the bay agreed a long time ago that it should be avoided, for their hunters and people who stayed nearby for too long often fell sick, or even worse, brought back diseases to the settlement. Their traditions talk of a hidden and forbidden place at the centre of this valley, nicknamed the Ill Mouth, or the Sick Mouth. This is truly fascinating. Maybe this could explain why previous settlements failed. I believe there is more to this fairy tale in these warnings. The wise observations of historical and repetitive events made into stories like we do in the old world. According to the only native of New Eden, this agreement to stay away from the valley approximately happened when the first white men disembarked in Roanoke Island. They're bringing it around to like Roanoke and that whole mystery. That's cool. So around 1585, does it mean nobody lived around in more than a century? I must learn more about this and where the past colonies and about the past colonies in this area. I'm sure my students will love to know more about this. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, Roanoke Valley or Roanoke was a settlement that when the captain left for England and then came back, everyone was just gone. Vanished. Disappeared. And it was a big mystery.
Do you hear that?
Over here.
It was a big mystery, and it was fantasized and, you know, speculated. Was it ghosts, demons, a pact with the devil, aliens, etc., etc.?
Did you see that?
Let's follow it.
And famously, they wrote Croatoan in a tree. They carved the word Croatoan in a tree. And because they had no idea what the word meant, it added to the mystery. But nowadays,
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
people more or less just understand that
Can I join in too?
the captain probably just took a bit too long with supplies and they had to move on.
Good spot to cross.
Yeah, join local tribes and blend in. They just had to move on and try their luck elsewhere because they couldn't keep waiting for the like the truth is often not as oh, I didn't realize that story had that effect on people, but I'm happy for you. A mop? Phantom, put your whap away.
This would do nicely if I wanted to put my legs up.
A woof. Yeah, like obviously it's never going to be like able to be 100% confirmed by any means because does a helicopter? I wouldn't go as far as saying helicopter. It looks more like a Beyblade or a fidget spinner. Dies in the chat room corner.
Wait!
Why leave me like this?
Just stop moving! Stay still.
I can help.
Right. Now, I swear to God, you fucking move.
Here you are.
Good day. My name is Rebecca Hardgrave. How may I help you?
Are you the one who's attracting the wolves?
Wolves? What wolves? Who are you exactly?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're banishers. Do you know what that means?
Banishers? That means you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. But not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
There's no delicate way to ask this, I'm afraid. How did you die?
We left civilization in New Eden Town for the cold desert of Fort Jericho. The path
Cold
was steep
desert?
and
That's
rough, and we were greatly burdened. It was hell, but we walked through it together. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. A pain that grew, a great, uncontrollable tremor. Fatigue, a death of fatigue. Fardy was at my side as ever. He held my hand, bade me sleep.
She died of
When
dysentery.
I opened my eyes, I was here, alone.
How did you meet him?
'Twas market day. I'll never forget it. It was rich, exotic, an abundance of treasures from across the known world. I saw him through the crowd. Our eyes met. I didn't know it then, but I was meeting the love of my life. I could not admit it to myself, not at first, but I had to have him. And in the end, I did.
That sounds...
New Eden's a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho.
Yeah, you tell
We were
him,
to
Bob.
open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both. Together. Yet he's there, alone.
If you know where he is, why not just go there?
I've tried. At first I was able to visit him in the quiet as he slept. I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.
All right.
We have to go now.
Find him, please.
This isn't the main story, is it? Right. Yeah, so we got to go there anyway. So, okay, so we picked that up along the way, basically. Oh, damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Another one.
They brought more friends.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Boobs.
It's more of a feeling.
Oh.
Something's wrong.
She said he never visited. Why? Was it too painful? Or is it something else?
What? My immersion. Yeah, what if he just moved on? Frozen Canyon.
A peaceful place. In different times.
Before the nightmare's influence, you mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Oh, just some shit. Just some shite. Oh, camera. Freaking out. Oh. Shots.
Trouble ahead.
Yo, what's going on?
Spectres are attacking the fort.
Seek no ground. Hold fire. That fellow's not dead. Who is that? Shepard, hold your fire.
Make it yield.
Ah! Ah! Oh, the frame rate. The frame rate, please.
Beat it. I'll show you some bloody target practice.
Damn it.
Have some of this.
Oi.
Hold there. None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
The name's Andrew White, and you seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend.
Well, your mother was a hamster.
Listen, mate, folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either Priest or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
May I speak to Priest?
Who is this priest? May I speak with him?
Him is a her. Helen Priest ain't here. She's on an excursion to the outpost, searching for supplies. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost. It looks out across the valley. If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
What about the favor of the
Get in
doorman?
a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
How holds the fort?
How holds the fort?
Very Scottish.
Precariously, that's how. Our strength dwindles, and we'll soon run out of powder. Priest took Williams and that other fella, and off they went, scavenging for supplies. They've not yet returned.
It's dangerous out there. The scavenger may easily become the carrion.
All right.
Right. I'll likely be back.
Find our friends, Banisher. Or put them to rest.
I'll try. As soon as I take care of the Spectre's nest, I'll go looking for the outpost.
Find the source of the
Looks like they're gates. No
specters.
wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys.
Damn it!
Don't just stand there. Move!
I don't know what that shit is. Who did that?
You're within gun range, Red.
Try this on for size.
There's a gunman?
Ending Spectres. The folk will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
Boop. Oh. Well, I don't think I'm going there yet. Hello. Nah. Fine,
miss it,
fine.
That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole.
Got it.
Bury them all.
Alright. Now what am I doing this for? Ah, climbing up. Every hole's a go. Some finish lines are better than others. See a bit of that. Still no item.
I should buy the fort a little time.
Was that
Let's
it?
hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
Take the lift, find your way up. I mean, I guess I'd take the lift.
Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
Oh, shit. Fine. Whatever it is, Phantom. Do it. Begin CPR.
This isn't over yet.
God, you're tougher than a gadfly. This bite's not easily chewed. Piss off.
Ah!
The mountain is awash with spectres.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Give me an outfit!
Thank you!
Thank you, Phantom. I didn't know that was your urge. Thank you for gifting a sub. Danger! Out of bounds. No hunting. Cheeky Phantom. I'd rather it have been a masturbation thing. I'm just kidding. Thank you.
Something close.
Or the helicopter. I wanna feel it day and night.
Who's that?
Yes, something's here.
You are the power of my life. I wanna pump it better.
Help us, please. We have a survivor. Come.
Ghost settler. Wait, I will help you, but first. I really needed that fur.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
Looks like his bloody arm ripped off. Smoochies every 10 seconds. 3 new measuring lines, 1 belt for a lift system, 2 barrels of lamp oil, and 10 pickaxes. Wait. Do you think we'll get a flintock? Alright, shipping plan. The mines.
According to our map, the treasure can't be far.
What treasure? Ah, you little shits.
They never learn, do they?
Yeah, they do.
More fun.
Get the hell out of there!
What? A very helpful ghost. Unless he's luring me into a trap.
Shall we?
The treasure was Bob's Smoochies. There is no greater treasure.
Sebastian! I don't know how long I can keep this up.
is happening? I'll be with you in a minute.
This is not how I die!
Whoop. I hear woofers.
My bolt is shot!
Behind you!
Oh, sure, but when I do it, it takes bloody 5 minutes. Surprise, bitch!
I have another in sight.
I'm fine. Stop fussing.
What?
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Ah,
Antea Duarte.
priest.
This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention.
Imagine if it was like
otherwise. All that matters is that my
37
dear
years.
Sebastian is back.
And he comes back and he's like, wife, I've been called to you to help you. Oh my god, you're old. Like, hey, Beans.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
Starting now.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
Okay.
This was a risky expedition.
Chatter.
But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience.
Captain!
He has one.
I'm doing good, man. We're
7
progressing
years
with the
ago,
main story
the
now.
plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die.
Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
He's still alive.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are, and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
I don't think so. They're soldiers. That does look like a pirate
I'm
hat.
afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
You mean like this?
I love doing that.
Oh, it's just... Okay, never mind. Or this? Can we have ghost pirates?
Impressive.
I'm afraid Disney owns ghost pirates.
That's over.
A banisher marched with my father's infantry.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
Oh. Always got to be Disney. I mean, who else, right? Look how small it is. That's before they click and dragged it to fill out the flag. You got to click, drag to enlarge. That's what I... My sympathies. He was twitching. Suppose you'll want me to use this. He was twitching.
All this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end.
Yeah. I tell you, your cloak physics is it's a bit weird.
You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
I'm always in the fighting stance.
Follow me.
Is this a fighting stance? That's how I fight. Wow, 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 wow. But there's an item.
White! Open the gates!
Priests! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Open the gates! Dun, dun, dun.
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
And tell you, am I doing good? Am I doing good? Am I doing good? No? Okay.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
Ooh. Oh.
Grey weather, as usual.
Talk to the captain. There's a merchant. Oh. Is it you?
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store. I'm Bathsheba Ingersoll, the owner. What can I get you?
I thought she said her name was
A comb,
Bethesda.
perhaps?
A comb. Very funny. Red McCraith, and pleased to meet you.
I met your friend Miss Duarte briefly in New Eden Town. I'm so sorry for your loss. She seemed a vibrant and resolute young woman.
And she seemed eager to leave town as quickly as possible.
Alright, let's see. You've got new outfit.
I rather think we should, sir. What interests you?
Sweet loots. What we got? 800, 1,000. That would be all my money.
Tell me about your store. Tell me about you.
The original Ingersoll's in Boston.
We can
was
make his
grand and
toast.
fine, but it burned in the North Square fire of 91. We moved to New Eden with Nathaniel.
What do you have that you
But
could
before
put
Natty could
on
return
top
home,
of
my
the
husband
toast?
died. Then came the curse. And now here we are. Welcome to Ingersoll's of Fort Jericho.
You never wanted to do anything else.
My husband was prosperous and affluent.
Yeah,
I
the
was
second
young
one.
and clever.
The
We
second
made an
one.
excellent match. He taught me everything I know. The store is my business. My legacy. My story. It is who I am. I don't like running a store. I love it.
Alright, alright. So anyway, you want me to get you a mammoth tusk or something?
I must take my leave.
Thank you for your visit. Do come again.
Just let me
No Ferdinando here.
steal your copper. It's not. Have you ever had that before, sir?
You're new. From where have you sprung?
Name's Red McCraith, a banisher.
The
come
thing
from across
that
the deep
Cannon
blue sea.
suggested.
You look a landlubber to me. You should feel right at home. John Rumble.
May you prosper in good health, John.
He that does good is of God.
Yeah.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
They sound lovely. Whichever record, reports, and other documents were transported from New Eden are now locked upstairs in the armory.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out.
Oh, this guy from the beginning.
No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McCraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
What consists of a full English? Let me see that. Bacon, sausage, black pudding, optional, tomatoes, mushrooms. These things, I can't quite remember what they're called, but they come in a like a tin made by Heinz. hash browns, maybe some like bread or toast or fried bread. Am I missing anything? Eggs, potato scones. What? How about that? What is black pudding? It's pig's blood. That is like, I'm not sure on the process, but it's turned into a solid, and you can like fry it or oven cook it, and it's yummy. I like it. I like it a lot. And tea or orange juice
A mission
or a coffee.
to bring one last glimmer of hope, to gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McWraith.
There you go. Black pudding is a distinct regional type of blood sausage. Originated in the United Kingdom and Ireland, it is made from pork and occasionally beef blood, with pork fat or beef suet as a cereal, usually oatmeal, oat groats, or barley oats. That's a bit of more of an older way of but it's a blood sausage, basically.
Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough.
Oh, he's given up, isn't he?
The end is inevitable.
It is if you will not act. You're the officer. Take command. Surely you can't intend to do nothing.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last.
Well, we kind of know that's not true, though.
Take us all.
Fair to say your tactical retreat from New Eden Town has not served you.
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. There was nothing left to do but leave. We did not know there'd be no escape. No Smith gathered the board and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on anything in the first place.
Oh, let's do this.
The governor is no more. His son takes charge. They rebuild as best they can.
Little Lammy Haskell? Truly? Well, better him than his father. May the vacuous peacock rest in peace.
The new Smiths are holed up in the woods, planning soon to leave for Boston.
They may leave for Boston, but the curse will follow. The curse will follow until their backs are against the wall.
Right, then... What?
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
Folk have little enough hope, and you're leading them further into the darkness.
I've heard the whispers, the murmurs, the plotting from the shadows. We hold till the last. We resist, till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
Well, that's something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you, and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
You're blaming me too?
Permission to take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
Ah, sweet. New house. Alright.
On the one hand, a captain...
Is your
eaten
cup
by the
empty,
world.
or do you just hold tea in there and never drink it? And
In
the
a
tea gets
fort
cold?
besieged by vengeful spectres.
I always drink all of my
Behind all the shit, there's
drink.
something else.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Something darker.
Banisher?
Shall we trade?
I rather think we should, sir.
Oh,
What interests you?
whatever do you mean? I have crayons in this cup.
I must take my leave.
And may God go with you.
Alright. So we gotta find... What was his name? Roderico?
A store. Ferdinando's?
You don't put those in a... Oh, Fernando.
Are we in the right place? Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. What is this?
A sanza. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
Yo! Hey, I want a Kalimba redeem. Deed of ownership. Herewith remarked and confirmed that ownership of the store, heretofore known as the property of Mistress Rebecca Hardgraves, now passes entirely and without encumbrance to Fernando Miller, confirmed by the relevant legal authority, meaning me, to be registered as is required when circumstances permit. So, he immediately inherited her business after she died.
Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
He's organised.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Piece of wood carved into the form of an amulet, but not yet finished.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
Can we? Huh. Maybe go around. Oh. Yeah, not the way either. I should probably just rest as our main objective. It might change, like, the state of the people.
Could be worse. Could be underground.
He really doesn't like underground, does he? I love that. Campfire. Mud, stone. In a wooden watchtower. What could go wrong? See this. Upgrades, upgrades. All right. Relic. G-Man. All right. We still don't have a new. But wow. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, that's all I can do, right? Oh, wait, no. I do. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest.
Oh, it's her
I'm
hair.
afraid
I
it
thought she was
can't
bleeding
wait.
from her head.
What did you think of the captain?
A broken man.
I saw an officer alone. A proud man turned to stone, perhaps by years of war. I saw a broken man.
I did not see the tyrant you described.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act, but nobly get the hell out of the way.
I do not disagree, but the captain needs help.
I too was a soldier, broken and haunted. With Antea's help, I recovered. Pennington may need the same.
Leave Pennington to me. The good folk of the fort need your help. You are banishers. The dead, you'll have noticed, hammer at the gates. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so. I would like you to do what the captain will not.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry spectres, what shall you be doing?
When the mines are purged, I'll oust Pennington.
I have a concern that she might end up killing him or something.
How goes it with Sebastian?
I'm not sure. I had never let go of my grief. I was bereft, empty. His absence gave me substance. I clung to it. Useless, really. My husband died in the dark with nothing but my handkerchief to soothe his last moments. And now, he's back. If each worthwhile thing in life is to be lived, and then when it is gone, to be grieved, then what now? I have to believe our love is enough.
I mean, he's killing you by being here.
Love or no, as long as Sebastian haunts you, you will never be safe. You must accept this.
Sebastian haunts me, you haunt Red. What's of safety when we can love a little longer?
Perhaps.
He's got a point.
The meaning of our meeting is ours to define. Then time moves on.
Yes, 'tis a blessing and a curse. Yet against all reason, we persist. Let us make the most of time remaining.
I like that they're getting called out for their hypocrisy a little bit, you know?
Is it your belief that Pennington's quarantine lies at the heart of the problem here? That this is why the dead rage so?
What else? He walled them in. Miners, nurses, soldiers, the healthy or the sick. He buried them all, and then he lied about it. I'll brook his callous cowardice no more.
Beep, beep, beep. Oops.
Much goes on around here, and you seem to know about all of it.
I try, and I could do something about it if the captain was out of the way.
She really wants him gone, huh?
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was walled shut during the quarantine. Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without too much difficulty. After that, who knows?
Underground again. Wonderful.
If it suits, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has a penchant for locking people up and leaving them to rot. Some years ago in New Eden Town, the captain locked up an innocent woman. A fate I wish to avoid.
Deborah?
Pennington the jailer. Do you speak of Deborah? What did he do?
I was away from New Eden Town at the time. Rumours said she was a witch, I later heard. And so too did the captain. The court agreed. Who knows what urges drove the captain then? He is a secretive man, and always has been.
Oh, he didn't abuse her, did he?
We should go.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, you'll investigate the mines. Take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your luck about you.
Alright then. I can do that. Oh no, it's the Bible. Get out of my house.
An innocent woman jailed.
Not now. I need to look at the map.
I don't know what this is, but I mean, it's kind of
wolf
hot.
belts go, it's pretty.
Thank you.
But I've more than enough of them. Folk in Boston
It's
are not short
barbaric.
of wolf belt.
An officer must
What
be
do I do
just,
with this?
or else it all unravels.
Helen is right.
I'd sell
The truth
sunshine
lies
to the
down
Spanish,
there
but that is
somewhere.
not the problem.
I
More
suspect
than enough
Deborah is
wool.
at it again.
Bring me a bit.
Greetings.
Widow Ingersoll?
Ah ha ha!
Shall we trade?
Ah, that's hot.
I rather think we should, sir. What interest?
That's hot. I'm buying this stuff because I need to
I must
own
take my
everything.
leave.
So,
And may God go with you.
okay. Thank you, Beans. I've got to talk to them up there. No! Oh, fuck! Now I'm not gonna get tucked in.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop 'em coming.
Can no one take your shift?
We're short-handed as it is. Besides, I can rest and keep watch at the same time. Old soldier trick.
Let's cut to it. I think you're haunted.
Yeah, I can say what I want
News,
now.
I can help.
The Banisher thinks I'm haunted, does he? Nah, I ain't important enough to be haunted. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
What the hell?
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
A bit weird. Sudden shift in his attitude, but okay.
As you were, soldier. Grey weather. I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
We're, now we got to get into this dude's house. Okay, there we go.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy.
June 18th, Ingersoll's shop, luggage, jewelry box. For June 19th, blacksmith, Rebecca's painting, Rebecca's calligraphy kit.
He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
What if he murdered his wife and took her property? Last will and testament. I, Mistress Rebecca Hardgrave. Ah, Nessie, thank you for the hydrate. In the town of New Eden, thank you, being of sound mind and firm intention, bequeath to Ferdinando Miller, in the eventuality of my death, my entire estate, including, but not limited to... Sorry, I'm being called by a ghost. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Your mum says hi. 1 jewelry box, paintings and mirrors, a collection of books, all baggage and their contents, a calligraphy set, sundry furnitures, any and all cash as held in my possession or in my business or with any bank. So,
Rebecca's
everything.
She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A Banisher? Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Rebecca sent me.
Aye, I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
Was she lying?
Was she lying? You inherited her estate.
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales. To the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
Show me your wares.
Stuff looks good. Let's trade.
Give me an outfit.
Now, my friend, we are conversing.
Fuck! No!
Now, my friend.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty, though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
Were they not
I need a job.
a couple?
I accept.
Like, I don't... No new drip. I know!
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
So this will not do. Wrong
She'd
door.
sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Is he wiping the slate clean and moving on?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Alright. Burn the store. Give me the drip.
Greetings.
Widow Ingersoll? Ferdinando Miller sold you a few things recently, right? May I have a look?
You may, yes. Though I doubt they'd be much use to you. Unless you've got a knack for art. Mr. Miller mostly sold me paintings. You can't miss them, they're the only ones I have.
Oh.
I must take my leave.
And may God go with you.
These ones.
Pretty. The work, I mean.
Not our ghost eye, though. Let's try the forge.
Just like, oh, I mean... Where is the drip?
A note?
Let's see.
Theodore's note. Joseph, I received the things you owed me. They're good. I thought you were a liar. It seems you are not. Rebecca's slave, Ferdinando, was not satisfied with his dead mistress's fortune. By Pennington's order, he's a free man now. And a merchant to boot. This shite shall be the end of us, mark me. Anyways, we are quits, you and I. Until next we shuffle cards in the barracks with the men. I'll fleece you then once more. He was her slave.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
She kept that quiet, as if it were of no consequence. We know where to go, The barrack room.
To the barrack. Alright, so we're banishing her, right?
Right. Andrew's things. Where are you?
Sickness of a Soldier. Private Matthew's poetry. Shadows start to sing, the sky is falling. The days turn into nights. The spectres are at my door. I hear them clawing at the gates. I can run, but I know I'll never escape. Why are we the only banishers, or is there more, but they just work, we're used... Yeah, I think they're just, like, very spread out, and there's not a huge amount of them. I didn't write no poetry. Yeah, there's just, like, a lot... Like, it's just, they're very spread out, like, because they talked about, like, when we met Priest, or whatever her name is, she was like, oh, you're a banisher. I knew you were a banisher because in the army there was some banishers that travelled with us. You know, like, so, like, there's just not a huge amount. It's kind of like witches, if you imagine, like, there's not a huge amount of them. They travel around, you know. The shadow are my friends. I hear them calling out my name. I'm a living shell with no soul, just a ghost haunting his own house. I walk towards death, breathing my last breath. Mother used to say, death is only a horizon. I used to be afraid, but now I'm ready for my sun to set. There's
War poems. They ruined me.
terrible.
No, keep looking.
Official document. With the death of Private Thorbury, according to Thorbury's wishes, and to award his military exploits during the Battle of Bloody Brook, Teddy the Shadow is appointed to be the owner of Thorbury's late properties, including his rifle. May the Shadow carry this fine gun with honour.
Not here.
Letter from Cotton Peabody's sister. My dearest Cotton, I know it's been a long time and I know you asked me not to write to you anymore, but you broke my heart the day you asked me to stop contacting you. I shall try one last time. I'm sorry to learn about your health and I hope you will recover soon. Errol and I have a little girl. I know you never accept my love for him, but we are happily married. We named our child Mary, like our beloved grandmother. We live in a beautiful little house. We have a cow and 7 chickens. And Errol has found work as a blacksmith. It's not an easy life, but we have food on our table and fire in our hearth. I feel happy and loved, and I would like you to feel the same. I will try to send you money till we hear from you, your worried sister, Waverley.
Banisher Rule 92. By a man's things shall you know him.
I think you've made that one up.
My own rule. Leave me alone. In honour of bravery, Andrew White, King Philip's War, 1678. God bless the King.
Reward given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
But now, what?
A vivid memory.
That quill. Bet that's what we're looking for.
Oh.
I only recognise my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
It sounds like maybe she was in love with him and he abused her, like, love.
Tried not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he
To
pretended
get
to love
the business. Yeah, yeah. What Antea said. Like, it sounded like right then and there she was like, I'm gonna give some to my relatives, even if they are distant. To suddenly being like, there, I'll give it all to you. The moment he was like, oh, I'd hate to be parted with your things. You know, it's a bit dodgy.
Banisher?
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different. And I'd do the same again.
And you faked your feelings for Mistress Argrave. You gained much more than freedom. Rebecca made you rich.
As she lay dying, Rebecca Hardgrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
She didn't give him his freedom, though.
The captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too.
Captain did.
Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
You're not.
You're paying for this. This is the work. But I get the feeling it's the result that interests you, not the method. You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch, and let's get it over with.
All right.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
You're here at last.
Step no closer.
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher, end this.
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you.
Yeah, this one's a weird one. They're both kind of shitty people, but she also owned him, which is like irreprehensible.
I loved him.
I was a slave. I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No.
I don't know about that,
I told my
Shadow.
master what she wanted to hear.
He was still
I
owned
goaded
by
her
another
with a
human
lie.
being.
I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to.
His eyes haven't spawned.
Did you?
He's a demon.
Entirely. That's why you.
His
never
eyes aren't in his head. What's going
I
on?
loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A
Not-
piece of paper, and
Get. It's kind of what you said as well, Shadow. Like, it was just a piece of paper. We loved each other. And it's like, but he couldn't leave. Right? Like, if he wanted to leave, he was not legally allowed to. She owned him. So it doesn't matter how much she loved him or how much she treated him or how much she bathed him in gold. He was a slave. He was owned by her. No amount of love and affection is going to change the fact that he was not in control of his own life.
a guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired.
And she kept
being
him a
unnoticed,
slave
being alone.
because she didn't want him to leave.
True love requires you to let go.
Time to give this love story an ending.
You know, if you love someone, you let them go. If you love someone, you don't own them. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too, Bob.
Rebecca Hardgrave, your love for Fardy Miller
Banished.
is sincere but unwanted. You're hurting him. Let him go.
Is it wrong to wish to spend your life with the man you love?
You did spend your life with him. Now your life is over.
He was mine. I wanted to keep him. Was I wrong?
Yes.
You don't own him. You can't own him.
Let go. Find peace.
Peace? She gets peace? After all she did?
I
Dude.
get peace, but you get your freedom. I was wrong. I'm sorry
After all she did, what?
for everything.
You know, make you a wealthy man. Like, I know, like...
Farewell.
Like, you did manipulate her feelings into gaining wealth. Deserved as it may be.
She deserves no peace. She put me through hell. You don't care, Banisher. Just one more mad master in a madder world.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever, dude. Have a good life. Oh, is it? It was the time, right? Let me just check. Okay, yeah, we're like still a good 150, 200 years before slavery was abolished. To Andrew White, Fort Jericho. My love, I am sending you this letter so that you will not worry about our situation. My parents welcomed us with open arms. My mother was so happy to see her grandchildren that she prepared a real feast. My father grumbled a bit, as he always does. He can't wait to get back to calm, but he is still very happy to have some help in the fields. He will never admit it, but he is proud of our two strong sons. Besides, Isaac and Abraham are quite happy to be back in the Providence. They say the rules are less harsh there, and I can only agree with them. I can't wait to come back to your side, my darling. I am afraid of what might happen to you. I think it's high time we left New Eden for good. This town is cursed. This town is cursed! Finished! I've always told you. I hope you are well and that your nightmares are not haunting you too much. Don't forget what the nurse gave you. Despite the distance, I continue to sing every night, hoping that my song reaches you and reassure you, as usual. I love you with all my heart. She was kind of a yandere. Is it? I don't remember the meaning for it, to be honest. Promotion letter. Bearing in mind your recent endeavour on the battlefield, on the advice of your lieutenant, you are promoted to the role of commensurate with your skills. Henceforth, you shall be a recruiting sergeant, responsible for ensuring the replenishment of our forces as well with well-trained men, initially to camp at Haverhill. Addendum: we discussed your health deteriorates. As we discussed, your health deteriorates, and the incident has not helped. You're a good man, White.
This is our best lead yet. I wonder if there's an infirmary.
After that, we might look for his train band record.
Obsessive love to the point of being psycho. I suppose so.
The empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
Like, she owned a slave, obviously against his will. Fell in love with him, and he decided to play along because it was better for him to. I mean, what would be better? Pretend you love the woman that owns you and get treated better. You know, a warm bed, hot meals, all that. Or deny her love while still being owned by her, risking the possibility that she may just decide to start really, really mistreating you because you denied her love. You know? But would she have been normal if she didn't possess him? Well, people can possess people not because they're, like, strange. They do it for many reasons. Mr. Matthew, sir, I write in the hopes that someday you shall receive this letter, in which I inform you of the sad death of your son Elliot, killed in recent days upon the slopes of Mount Jericho. On a sortie into the wilds in search of ammunitions, young Matthews and his comrades were beset by enemies. It pains me to tell you that they fell. Your son spoke often of his family, by which I mean you, his father, and most particularly his dear sister, with whom he was close. Except the mother. Never mentioned her at all. Actually, one time he said she was kind of a bitch. We both assured that Elliot died a hero. Access upstairs restricted. Danger. Falling objects. This won't do, will it? The Bibble!
Storeroom. Locked.
Hello? Alright. Well, how do I get up? Hey. Captain Penton's report about Flora Abbott. Miss Flora Abbott has joined the company to fight against the monsters. I'll take every hand I can get, and the steadier the better. Miss Abbott, having demonstrated that her hand is steadier than any man's by shooting a thimble on a post from a full 200 paces, is hereby contracted to the train band. Those who would complain, Theodore Shepherd principal among them, could go to hell. One moment. Sorry. Getting a bit of a cough. Again. Theodore Shepherd is contracted to the train band. A veteran of the King Philip's War, he is the finest shot I have ever seen. He can shoot a thimble from 201 paces. Less admirable is his arrogance, but I suspect the two come in hand in glove. Come hand in glove, excuse me. Legacy cash. Liza, my grandfather has at last passed away, and I made sure he left me a small legacy. It isn't much, but it shall tie us over to the next year. Soon we shall be wed. When you're in need, find him. Fortune favors those who wake at daybreak. Damn, that's cold. Captain Pennington's report about Anne Wings. Nurse Anne Wings is a fine nurse as one could want. Born to the trade, she is invaluable. I do not know how the sick and injured would fare without her. Neither do I know how she would fare without the sick and injured. Okay. Kind of redundant. Captain Pennington's report about Andrew White. Last morning I took 12 men and rode out from Portsmouth in search of an attachment from the Portsmouth militia. Late arriving after a 3-day mission of patrol. A half-day's ride north, we came across their remains. Only one survivor. As he recounted the details of the Indian ambush their attachment faced, I was impressed by the fortitude of this young private. Andrew White is a promising and devilishly robust soldier, and shall join the Massachusetts militia under my command. He shall also be accordingly rewarded for his bravery.
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep bag.
At least he made it home.
Aye. And he didn't.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
We may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone.
This war never changes? Hold on. War never changes. Is there any good reason to start a war? Yes, say the kings. No, say the widows. Who cares? Said my military teacher. For we are soldiers, paid to fight, kill, and die. Was there a way to avoid war with the Indians? Maybe. But there has been too much betrayal and too much blood spilled to ever settle peace again. We failed as a God-loving and rising nation, and I could be disposed for just writing this, but people who never saw the dead bodies of the women and children, colonists and natives alike, in the burnt ruins of their farms and villages at rainy dawns. I was among the soldiers who were sent to Bloody Brook after the massacre to count the bodies. I was among those who fought at the Great Swamp Fight of 1675, and I take no pride in this slaughter. My dreams are haunting me. I really hope this new command I took in this New Eden town will keep me away from any new war I would be asked to win. War never changes. In case of trouble and or strife, may this report correct any error in the record. Mrs. Helen Priest is a woman of the highest value, combative and capable. The fort does well with her present. It would do better without. For all her capacities, she lacks the most basic: loyalty. I took a turn.
That's locked. There must be a key.
Bloody key. Cotton Peabody may like me, but I do not like him. As long as he does his work and keeps his nose clean and his mouth shut, he'll have no trouble. But I am suspicious of his nature and shall be watching. Captain Pennington's report. Sebastian Priest is promoted and shall serve as my lieutenant. The ceremony was simple but joyful. Priest's wife, impressive despite their recent loss, assured me her husband shall not disappoint. Good. I need a strong officer to organize the quarantine to come. Well, alright then. So they're lost? Did they lose a child, maybe?
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know.
Whiny bitch. Oh, do I need to... Hello, sorry.
My apologies. I did not wish to rush you. I just prefer to focus on one patient at a time. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
I'm a banisher. Name's McCraith, but you may call me Red.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face.
She's
Or
got
any
crazy
face at
eyes.
all. What can I do for you?
Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
What does he have?
Not my place to say. You'll have to ask him yourself.
I don't need to know.
All right. I'll not press you.
We don't really need to be asking her all this, do we?
Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell, and good health, sir.
These look nasty. Poor man.
Never a good sign.
Where's your boils? You look fine to me. Raspberry bush. Hey! Don't you start doing that,
Yes.
Marlene.
Perhaps someday they may help someone.
Patient Andrew Wright. Private Andrew Wright has been having recurrent nightmares for many years, since 1682, he says. Even if he's had trouble sleeping since 1678 and the end of the war, his treatment and the evolution of his condition may be annually recorded here. Sounds like PTSD. Treatment with herbal infusions has made it easier for the patient to sleep during the year. The nightmares become less frequent. One anxious delirium was reported after the anniversary date of Andrew's comeback from the war. The patient's case improves slowly. What's she doing? Clawing at my chair. You know when they like try to sharpen their nails and shit. Private White is calmer and rested. However, 2 heavy anxiety episodes have occurred. The patient finds it difficult to talk about his dream, but admits to seeing a blurry figure at times. The herbs no longer seem effective. I am looking for a new treatment. According to the patient, his nightmares are more frequent and frightening. No other heavy crisis to report. The new treatment is working. The nightmares are scarcer, but more intense, depending on the month. The doses must be doubled. No anxious deliriums. The treatment has lost its effect. Nightmares are more recurrent and intense. The patient is suffering from chronic fatigue. 6 episodes this year. The patient does not dare talk about his nightmares. Did you miss Kitty? I don't know if anyone heard. Okay. Patient will go to sleep. He starts to be affected by dementia. The anxious deliriums are more recurrent.
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
The ghost is weak, fragile.
But strong enough to stick around. What a way to live. I'll talk to Andrew. I'll perk him up a bit.
Can I leave? Why can't I leave? Oh. Meow. Meow.
You should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
The fuck was that? You? Why did you appear so...
I'm Antea Duarte. This here
Oh
is
my
Red
god, his
Red.
nose is hanging off.
We're banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want?
Oh, okay, he's... Jesus Christ.
Are you the ghost haunting Andrew White? Is that a yes or a no?
He said, please help. Hey, Aksha.
Who are you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it? Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us.
Sign language? Was it invented then?
Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them.
1695, I think.
Here, we can go on. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe he's mute because his face is hanging off. I don't know. More like gestures. Yeah, they would have come up with something, right? Perhaps not. Oh. Wow.
Our new friend is waiting for us.
I mean, most people couldn't even read,
The
so
ghost haunting Andrew seems
assuming they know sign language is
drawing
probably
on
a
the torture,
stretch.
the better to enjoy it, or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much.
If mine had been so kind, maybe I'd have slept nights. I'm jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years withering, decades even. It's an awful way to go.
Bam. Ow.
I think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Our friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with us.
It would also... You'd need the ghost to know sign language too.
He wants us to follow him. There are stains here.
I'm coming. Better be a new outfit at the end of this, I swear to God.
Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself.
But, oh. Wait, this?
Joshua Gouge, gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome.
Maybe. I never blamed you, my friend.
So Joshua is not here for revenge.
You must abide.
Our new friend is waiting for us.
Forgive yourself, mate. You must not give up. Be strong for me. You must live. Courage, my friend. Live, laugh, love. And all that bollocks. Conceive, believe, achieve.
Here, we can go on.
Oh, man.
Try this on.
Joshua looks kindly on Andrew. What were they to each other?
Brothers in arms, but you never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king, for your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
They lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up.
Okay, where's the ghost?
Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there, they dream of home. And they're not busy fighting and dying.
Stop it. Stop it. Did I miss, like... The ghost's waiting for it. But I didn't see it down here. Eat a blight manor, stolen effects. Yeah, I... Like, what? There's nothing more there, right?
He's leading us somewhere.
Grumble, grumble. What?
Did we miss it?
Pay attention.
Wait, that dog died, like, instantly. It's not in here, is it?
These remains call for a ritual and a lot of caution.
Red, come here.
Marley, what are you doing? What are you doing? Strange animal. Okay. Doesn't scream boss at all. No, surely not. What'd she do? So she was like watching Jiddy pee in the litter tray. And then as soon as Jiddy like was done and turned around to like, you know how they bury it, right? Like Marlene just like pushed her way herself in there and buried it for her. And she is now trying to pee herself. Like it's like they both needed to pee at the same time. And then like because Jiddy peed, Marlene was like instinct took over and she was like, oh, let me bury it. You know. And then she was like, wait a second, I still need to pee. I don't know. I don't know what was going through her mind. It was like a whole saga I just watched.
The words of a ghost may resonate here. Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Josh! Behind you!
Goddamn blustering code! Help me!
Joshua! No!
Right then. This is the tie, I guess.
Nice to meet you again,
In
Joshua.
loving memory of brothers fallen in the fight for freedom, forever in your debt.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
No?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak? I'll do whatever it takes to end the haunting.
We'll do our jobs.
Maybe she likes
Only
to.
these two could talk to each other.
Andrew needs to start talking.
Yeah, he
As long
does.
as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that. Andrew failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
Guilt is normal, but you must let it go.
I had claw marks on it.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
You say about claw marks? That's a good point as well, though. It's like, how comes more ghosts don't look all like, you know, fucked up and stuff? Oh, good night, Nezu.
Good day to you. Good day, mate. You Pennington's reinforcements? Red McCraith, the Banisher. Sorry to disappoint. Nah, too bad. We could use a fellow like you. Theodore Shepherd.
Oh, we've heard that
marksman,
name.
And there are none better.
Oh, yeah?
I'll teach some of the lads here. Perhaps we could show you a thing or two. I shoot well enough, thinking you.
Talk to the wrong guy.
I'll be on my way. And may the way be good to you, mate.
Good to see you living, sir. Keep it short. I'm on duty.
Do this first.
I don't usually bring it up, but I was a soldier too.
Thought as much. Where'd you fight?
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later I'd fight wherever my paymaster sent me. Bavaria, Bohemia, Austria.
What's your war story then? We all have one.
Oh. What do we want to hear? Wiped out a village or killed a friend? It goes through differently to people who like them and knew them. Well, I don't know, because I think they all see them the same, because we didn't know that ghost and he appeared, right?
In a tavern in Paris, with 3 of my comrades, a Turkman stood us drinks and offered us work, fighting for the Ottomans against the Viennese, and the Poles, the Prussians, and whoever else. And the pay was good, a villa each in Cyprus and slaves all of our own. I said I'd not have slaves and I'd not turn my coat. I will, said my friend Lucas, but I'll free the slaves. Marsh shook his hand and wished him well. 9 months later, my band ambushed a Turkish emissary on escort to Venice. I found Lucas by the side of the road. I buried him where he fell.
Well, probably wasn't you that shot him, was it? Hard to know, I suppose. But you know what never leaves? The smell. That sickening, coppery vapor rising as a man's life pools beneath him. For all those brave young boys we send off in search of glory, that stink is their rude awakening.
Easier to die with than live with, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But come. Blood soaks away. Let's not dwell upon the past and men long gone.
Okay.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Leave it be. In the past, where it belongs.
Your past is very much present. Your friend Joshua has a message for you.
He wants to take revenge. I know it.
There you go. Go to this one.
You're not wrong.
Because I think that's right.
He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you. You blamed yourself.
Why would he not seek revenge? He's due it.
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was trying to save him and I shot him.
Hold on. How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest. 2 Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. Dropped one, but the other had him cold. I was 20 yards away. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
Yeah, they gave him a medal for it, but like, that's why.
Did
No.
I jump scare you?
No.
Yeah, I bet I did.
No, you didn't. But they gave him a medal for it, so he feels guilty for gaining glory. I think.
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well, shite happens.
Shite happens to shite soldiers. I said nothing. I wanted it over. I want it over. I don't want to live. I want to die. Please. Please. Put me out of my misery.
I am duty-bound to protect the living from the dead. Sometimes, too, from themselves. You can't see it now, but you can learn to live with this. Talk about it. Accept it. You'll come to the point where it stops defining your life and you can set about living in the time you have left.
No. You survived. Now you must live.
Joshua? Is that you? It cannot be. I saw you dead.
It is, old friend.
But look at him.
I've tried for the longest time to
Bloody nose is hanging off.
Your guilt took my voice. You must live in peace.
I have done the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me. You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me. Give yourself peace and save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you heard. It's time to end the story.
This one's pretty cut and dry, right? Just an accident in war. A bullet didn't go where it was meant to go. He carried the guilt. He said, "Don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault." I think it's pretty cut and dry.
Joshua Gouge, you've lingered in silence for too long. You can go.
I can. Thank you, Banishers. Thank you, Andrew.
Time to say goodbye, boys.
I'm sorry, my friend. I've carried the weight of your death as far as I can.
The debt, if any, is paid. Live your life.
Farewell, Joshua. You've done your duty and more.
Farewell, old friend.
Go in peace.
Oh.
I'm good for nothing after that. Thanks for your help. I'll not forget it. I don't want to talk.
That was Huh. That was surprisingly simple in its complexity, for lack of a better explanation. We were banishers before. She was like kind of like my teacher slash partner slash, you know, we were in love and a couple. And at the beginning of the game, we were trying to tackle a specific haunting that was a very dangerous haunting where she died. Go that way, okay. Now, can I go down this way? I think I... need to go into a mine, right? So... makes sense to go this way. Think. Maybe. Starting to doubt myself. Dude, still no new outfit, eh? Oh, frame rate. Woof woof. Oh. Oh, dude.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Yeah, I still can't see this one. I was here before, right? Couldn't find it. Was there a fast travel? Do you think?
According to our map, the treasure can't be far.
Okay. The treasure map. I'm going to follow the treasure map.
Every morning I wake to a better one.
You trying to charm me, lady? I'll warn you. It should definitely work.
It's a long way down, isn't it?
Corpses. We could manifest what hides here.
We could. Or we could not.
Something's going up.
Oh. Is this the entrance to the No.
Blocked. I hope there's another way in.
Oh, what the hell?
This isn't over yet.
Well, maybe I wanted it to be.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Down here, innit? Like, is that the only one? It's too far away, isn't it? Ah. Oh, look at her peering over the ledge like fucking idiot. She was basically showing me where to go. Yoink. Oh wait, there is more than one. Hold on. 1, 2, 2. There is more. Got it.
Join the target practice.
That was quick.
Banishers. I see you found your way.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
Yeah, Sebastian. That is your real name.
Difficult though it be to walk these dark tunnels, I'll guide you as best I can.
You don't have to.
You sure you want to come? You don't have to.
I must. For Helen.
Pennington did a great and terrible thing. Your death must feel like an outrage.
I am a soldier. I took the shilling. Death is part of the bargain. One dies so many may live. I served the sick and the dying. When my turn came, I was ready. But now, in the fort, there is no noble sacrifice. One dies, so all may also die.
Tell us a little more about Helen.
Now, I'm not sure what more I could tell you. My wife is a strong woman. What you see is what you get. Every day I feel blessed to have a partner and best friend by my side. I had never expected her. When she came into my life, I came home to myself. Made me want to be a better man.
Oh, I know the feeling.
She gave me a handkerchief. I died clutching it. A symbol of our love. She was and is ever in my thoughts. She is my world, now until the end.
Alright, okay.
What shall we find?
Sounds pretty honest. Nothing nefarious.
Of the Forsaken. They trusted him. He betrayed them. He abandoned them. I doubt they can be placated.
What?
We must press on.
Stay close.
Oh. We'll be ready tomorrow. I am ending the stream a little bit early. Because no two ways about it. I am incredibly hungry. Starting to get those little like sick pains from hunger. And if I'm being honest, given the time, Didn't just want to grab food and come back and then just continue for like, you know, another 10 minutes or something. So I hope you don't mind. But tomorrow we will be continuing this. We'll make sure to make a lot more progress. Yeah, beans, because I can say it. I can say beans. We'll make a lot more progress in this story. Seems like we are in a new like area as well. So I'm excited for that. But what cost? I know I'm gonna be cold tonight. So yeah, that'll do it for today. If anyone is sticking around, I'll send you on a little raid. You know what? Since he is doing the charity, I want to raid Evan. Send you back there, shall we? There you go. Say hello to Evan. He's doing charity, same as Genie's. If you've got $10, he will bark for you. Can't go back. You can and you will. I'll see you over there. I'm gonna grab some food. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe. Ta-da. Kenshi, thank you for moderating as well. Bye.